Coming up right now on Newsbeat, the Vincennes City Council acted on a motion for their own pay raises this week. The city of Vincennes will soon have an app for local residents, and the first City Music Festival begins tonight. We'll have those stories and more right now on Newsbeat. Good evening. With this edition of Newsbeat, I'm JJ Brown.
And I'm Mal Chandler. $2,000 raises are not on the table for the Vincennes City Council. This comes after the council met Monday night for the first reading of the 2023 budget. One of the items city leaders talked about putting into the budget is a $2,000 raise for the council. Council member Dan Revelette was in favor of the raise, saying this would be more money for his family to put back into the community through spending. Other council members opposed the raise, including City Council President Tim Salters. He says he doesn't believe council members should be voting for their own raises. The council voted against this raise in a 6-1 vote, with Revelette the one assent.
Vincennes City leaders will soon be able to say there's an app for that. The Vincennes City Council gave details on an app in the works at their Monday night meeting. It's in development right now, and officials hope to unveil later in just a few weeks. First City News spoke with Mary Jo Yoakum, who says the app will feature things the community needs to know, including street closures, city notices, and upcoming events. Yoakum says he can think of a couple of times this year when an app would have come in handy for the city.
As an example, the World Series was here this summer. Kirk Bushy and his crew could have had access to this app, and they could have kept all their scheduling and everything that they needed to on that app, on one of the icons, so that all these people that were visiting Vincennes for that World Series could have easily went to that and checked the schedule and checked out what all was going on.
The app costs around $12,000 to make and will require a few thousand a year in upkeep. Right now, the company designing it is putting on the finishing touches. Then it will be available in the Google and Apple stores.
As we close out Infant Mortality Awareness Month, Good Samaritan Hospital wants families to be aware of resources in the community. The Safety Pin program at Good Sam is dedicated to protecting Indiana's newborns. Officials say infant mortality rates are one of the biggest indicators of a county's health. Perinatal navigator Callie Cessna explains what some Knox County mothers are facing.
I think housing is a huge issue in our community right now. We don't have emergency housing in Knox County. There's no homeless shelters, there's not a safe house, nothing of the sort. And not only that, there's a lack of apartment complexes, there's a lack of rentals, and housing is extremely expensive. So you have these mothers, they might be single mothers, and they're paying for child care, they're trying to pay for food, their formula, whatever it is, and on top of that you throw in housing. Even if they can afford it, they can't always find it.
A perinatal navigator helps these moms by linking them to organizations and agencies who can help.
A Daviess County organization is hoping to strengthen economic opportunities in the area. To help with this goal, the Daviess County Economic Development Commission is taking part in the Hoosiers Enduring Legacy Program, or HELP. This involvement will allow the organization to secure up to $1 million in state funding. As part of the initiative, Daviess County economic leaders have hired 2 new positions. Jill Campbell will be the project manager for HELP. She will be responsible for coordinating with Daviess County businesses, education partners, and regional workforce development to create solutions for workforce and talent challenges. Amber Warden will fill the new community coordinator role in conjunction with the Indiana Office of Community and Rural Affairs. The HELP program is a year-long process that will help Daviess County officials develop a formal strategic investment plan. Officials say this will follow 4 formal pathways: advancing e-connectivity, promoting community wellness, enhancing quality of place, and strengthening the local economy.
Over 300,000 people in Indiana are expected to hunt for deer over the next 4 months. Archery season starts this Saturday and runs through January, while the firearms season is November 12th through the 27th, and muzzleloader season is from December 3rd to the 18th. A deer reduction zone season is going now through the end of January. The Indiana Department of Natural Resources is urging hunters to remember safety. They say the most common injuries during deer seasons are accidents involving tree stands and elevated platforms. They advise you to make sure you understand a tree stand manufacturer's instructions and check your stand for wear, fatigue, or loose nuts and bolts. Be sure and practice at ground level and learn how to wear a full body safety harness and always wear it. Other safety tips are at hunting.in.gov.
A weekend event is considered a major success. This weekend, Vincennes city officials along with WVUB held the inaugural band show bash at Gregg Park. The outdoor music event brought in hundreds of people throughout the course of the day. In addition to live music, food trucks were on site to provide attendees a quick bite. With the success of the event, City Council President Tim Salters says he hopes to make it an annual event. The plan is for it to coincide with Vincennes weekend homecoming celebrations.
The First City Music Festival kicks off tonight. The live music event is underway right now at the French Commons. Tonight's admission is a canned food donation for United Way Food Pantries or a monetary donation to the Evan Twitty Music Scholarship Fund. First City News spoke with organizer Nash Dunn. He says it's events like this that make for a good community.
At First City Music Festival, we really believe in the power of music and arts to create long-lasting quality of life and a sense of community within a community. We believe that it's important to help foster the activities of the youth as well as adults, and we truly believe that whenever a community is able to work together to bring out their most creative aspects, that's when we can really shine.
If you can't make it tonight, you'll still have plenty of opportunities. First City Music Fest lasts through Sunday. In addition to live music, there will be vendors, activities for families, and of course, lots of food. For more information on ticket times and prices, just head to vincenspbs.org and click on the link in this story.
Along with the First City Music Festival, there are plenty of activities for the family this weekend. Fort Knox 2 is hosting Flicks at the Fort Horror Night, Saturday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. The night will feature trivia plus an outdoor movie, The Last Man on Earth from 1964, featuring Vincent Price. Registration is required by 12 p.m. Saturday. You can call 812-882-7422 to get registered. The cost is $5 per person.
You can learn more about the artistry of stained glass and restoration techniques next week. Indiana Landmarks and the Vincennes/Knox Preservation Foundation will be hosting the talk on Thursday, October 6th at 7 p.m. at Sacred Heart Church on 2nd Street. The talk will be led by Jules Momini of Evansville-based Momini Studios. For more than 40 years, Momini Studios has created original works of stained glass for religious, commercial, and residential buildings. They've also restored hundreds of historic stained glass windows, including those of the old cathedral in Vincennes. The event is free, but registration is required. You can call 317-639-4534 to get registered, or visit the website stainedglasstalk22.eventbrite.com. Thursday's talk precedes a stained glass tour on Sunday, October 9th, featuring 6 local churches in Vincennes.
And the Vincennes University Performing Arts Music Department will present a gala concert on Wednesday, October 5th at 7:30 p.m. The free concert will take place at the Red Skeleton Performing Arts Center. Doors will open at 7 p.m.
This week, VU Broadcasting's Parker Green has information on an app made to teach a new language by playing games for as little as 5 minutes a day.
Hola, bonjour, ciao, hello. There has never been a better time to learn a new language than with the Duolingo. Duolingo is a language education mobile app that allows the user access to research curriculum for 40 different languages. Their company boasts research showing their curriculum gets a high percentage of users to proficient levels of reading, speaking, and listening to a new language within 10 units. The app allows you to learn through lessons set up like games, including Duo Bingo boards, story reenactments, guess the word game, and even categories. The app also features fun characters to keep your interest going. The app's iconic mascot, Duo the Owl, is a recurring character that gives the user daily reminders to complete lessons so you can keep with the habit of learning a new language. Whether you want to learn German, French, or even Yiddish, Duolingo has a free curriculum for you. With this Digital Minute, I'm Parker Green.
Vincennes University officials held a ribbon-cutting ceremony at a local high school last week. VU and Purdue University provided funding for the Washington Junior High School Design and Innovation Studio, which is a collaboration with Indiana Next Generation Manufacturing Competitiveness Center at Purdue. The D&I studios are dedicated spaces within the school that are equipped with STEM technology. Over the next 5 years, VU will implement more than 10 D&I studios in Indiana. The Washington studio is the 4th studio Vincennes University has funded in an effort to promote STEM education in elementary and in intermediate levels.
Vincennes University is inviting the public to see its latest technology lab additions. An open house will be held at the Vincennes campus's Technology Center on Monday at 1:30 p.m. Tours and lab demonstrations will showcase the new additions for the Center for Applied Robotics and Automation, the Herco Advanced CNC Machining Technology Center, and the Additive Manufacturing and Reverse Engineering Center. The new facilities will provide training and education that support the next generation of advanced manufacturing technology and develop a skilled talent pipeline for industry partners. VU students were able to gather Monday night and enjoy a movie. Jefferson Student Union was the spot for the free food in the film Thor: Love and Thunder. Organizer Marissa Bradley says getting the students together for movie night is a great way to sit back and relax during the week.
So we started movie nights, I think it was before I started here at VU, so it's been going on for a little bit, but we started them mostly to give students an opportunity to have something to do on a weeknight, or if they just want a place to come relax and do homework while having a movie in the background. Again, also giving them free snacks because that's always nice to have when you're in college, so just really just a place for them to socialize and meet people.
More student activities, like movie nights, are planned for this semester. You can keep up to date with what's being planned by visiting the VU calendar of events online.
And that's all for this edition of Newsbeat. For everyone here at Vincennes University Broadcasting, I'm JJ Brown.
And I'm Mal Chandler. A brand new Sports Buzz is coming right up. We'll see you again next week.